What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. You know what it is. You know what it is. This is your girl, La T. If you new, hey, hey, hi, hi, come on in, come on in. Welcome to you too. Welcome, y'all. We are growing. We are like getting to like that. Ooh, almost at 3.5K, y'all. It is just like amazing. I wish I was like my brother, Spiritual Savage, and I could put all the graphics and animations and stuff in there and just like throw that thing in there, like, yay! And like do some music and some balloons and confetti and all that kind of stuff, because that's what I really feel on the inside. Like, to what? Yes. I was thinking about it, and I don't know, y'all. I see myself. I do. And I've been doing that since the beginning, because you really have to believe in you. You do. You got to believe in you. And if you don't believe in you, then who will? Right? Because sometimes, like, from the beginning, it was only like maybe one, two, three people watching, and I was one of them. Like, you. Like, seriously? And now to get to the point where I'm not the first one to watch my video, it's like, it's amazing. It's amazing to see the growth, because again, I did not set out to be a tarot reader. I didn't know. It's just like oh, there we go. Hey, y'all. Hey. You know, if that was a little dark, I say. Yeah. I didn't set out to be a reader. I didn't know this was a part of my gift and what I was supposed to do. I do know that, from the past, people would always ask for advice. You know what I mean? But who don't? Like, don't you always talk to your peeps, to your wheat, and be like, hey, I'm going through this. What do you think? And that just be it. And sometimes, a lot of times, I could call it and be like, this is this and this is that. And yeah, that's what ends up being that. You want me to put this back on? Yeah, okay. So, but I didn't know that this was like my calling, yo. I didn't. And it's kind of amazing to me that this is what it is. To see us grow to where we're at, it's like, wow. And knowing that we're still in the beginning, like we haven't even scratched the surface. And I celebrate, people who have enough courage to read, because if you have courage, to do this, you are on the unbeaten path. Is against the tradition. Most families don't agree with it unless you just come from a family of fucking gypsies and witches or whatever, whatever the case may be. But I didn't. Well, they was real non-traditional, and the shit that was going on in the background was hidden. We'll just put it like that, okay? Cause this gift didn't come from nowhere, I say. I know it. I know where it came from, and I got a double dose of it. So it's like, wow. Okay. Let's get a message. Heart chakra and third eye chakra. We see organized for success, but I'm not really feeling that. Listen to your intuitive feelings. That's here. But I'm definitely feeling this heart, and yeah, look what just came out, y'all. We going up the chakras. Base. We had the heart, the third eye, and you a powerful light worker. I see positivity, faith, and optimism. That strength. That's what I was saying. You have to dig into a different level of strength. And I feel like it come down to lineage, because you see they got this older lion has a cub with an earth angel. This lion, I feel like that's a spirit. Like this person was a lion, and they had a strong spiritual essence, and they came together with somebody else that had a spiritual presence, like an earth angel or something of the sort, a member of the legion or whatever the case may be. And they got together and they had a baby, and I see two babies. One is a lamb and one is a lion. Okay. Yeah. And that's funny because my sister is a Leo. Happy heavenly birthday coming up soon, sissy. So one was a lamb, and I hear sacrificial lamb, and one is a lion. And it's funny because with my sister passing the way that she did, I'm just getting a different kind of message from that. Yeah. But creative expression is here. And love and light is in the reverse. Love and light is in the reverse, and healer is in the upright. So you had to go through some people, and look at this, oracle cards. That's a reader, a healing reader. And that's exactly what I just said. And partnership is here, partnership in the spirit. Yeah. Positivity. You want this? Let me take this off. Yeah, I feel like that's the energy. We're going to leave that right there. Clear yourself is here. We talked about that energy, too, of clearing yourself. You know, let's get into what we got on the table. We're going to pull some more cards, an affirmation. You want a heart out of there. Or just an affirmation out the box and see what we get. A gratitude list. Gratitude was in reverse with love and light. So somebody, look, heal away addictions is here and needs to be met. Ascended Masters. You want that? Okay. Ascended Masters. Heal away addictions, emotional sensitivity, cut the cords, crystals, twin flame. Wow, a lot of this stuff. Okay, well, we want those too, and goddess is here. Anything else? No. Okay. What is that? Parents. And I mentioned that. Parents. Wow. So, and look how this one person, okay, so she holding a tambourine and they playing music, but the way that it looked like, it almost looked like a crystal ball, because I couldn't see the little shaky roundy things on the tambourine. It just kind of looked like a crystal ball, like it was illuminated, like she was holding energy. Something could be going on in the past life issue. You know, something that come from generations past. And sacral chakra, that's the kingdom space. And look, they had an indigo child. They had an indigo child. Let go of guilt is here. Survivor's remorse. I feel that. Survivor's guilt. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding forward. Earth angel. Earth angel. Somebody got together. Intuition is telling me throat chakra, solar plexus chakra. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Clear your energies. Have you asked for help? Mediumship. Clear, cancel, and delete. And Archangel Raphael. Spirit say, I don't know what we finna get into, but this could be an explanation for one of you. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you great spiritual power. That everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision that is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you experience. So you could be a person that has a lot of spiritual power, the ability to manifest all things. And whatever you visualize comes to be. So you have to be real careful of what you put into your mind's eye. What do you focus on? Because what you focus on comes to reality. It does. That's why I say it's positivity, faith, and optimism. I said that this couple had 2 children at least. One is a Leo, a lion with spiritual strength, and one of them was a sacrificial lamb, was a lamb. And I feel like, and of course, I mean, if I just take it to personal, my sissy is not here. She's not. Clear yourself. That just came out. Your chakras, damn, all the chakras. Fairies is here. Be willing to forgive. What was that? Do the work. It's a work to do. Ask for your needs to be met. Wanted to fall out too. We're going to run through them. This is an angel message right now. And I know we're going to get some other stuff. But If there's anything in this energy in my space that does not want me to pull these cards, I pray that you remove it. I ask for you to bind my space, to block out anything, bind up anything that is in my space that does not want this message to come out. Cast it down. Cast it to wherever it needs to be. It cannot sit in this space. It cannot be next to me. It cannot be with me. It cannot sit with me. It must be removed. Am I blocked? Am I clear? Yes, thank you. Surround me, brighten my light, brighten my lumen. Pull me into the inner sanctuary. Pull me into the temple. I serve in the temple. I am your willing, surrendered vessel to bring a message, to be a messenger. To bring a message, I will edify self first and foremost, so that I may be spiritually strong and perfected in the spirit. For there's a yoke upon my shoulders, and I need to be strong enough to bear it. I offer all things unto you, to the Most High God, the eternal Lord of all hosts, the Lord of all of creation, the Alpha and the Omega. Yes, with the word within me, the word that lives as I breathe. I ask that word move on the breath before me, to step before me and to bring the message onto me and onto your we. Again, let it be edifying. And I raise everything that I have learned on this journey up to you. And I give it all up. Everything that I am, everything that I've learned, everything that I've experienced, everything that I've acquired, everything belongs on to the Most High God. And I praise you for all things. I sit with gratitude, gracious gratitude. And I serve you in joy and delight. And I delight in all the things. Yes, I do. Thank you. Joy is here. Joy is here. We are reading the situation for a person, and this is pretty deep because you pulled out pretty much a whole set of cards. Not a whole set, but it's very, very, Archangel Michael is protecting me, working with the angels. Books, learning. Bring the message forward. Make it clear. Restrain anything that will come in to cause any chaos, any illusions, to cast disillusions, to cause disillusion or cast illusions, to bring conflict or confusion. Block it out. Make it clear. Make it plain. Not only for me, but for the week that this is designed for. Call your we into this space and allow them to receive. Let their spirit resonate. Align our frequencies. Align our frequency. I call them into me. I call them into me. I call them into me. Align our frequencies. Thank you so much for your gift. Thank you so much for my obedience, for my surrenderance unto the work that you have called, that you have placed before me. I thank you for answering the call. I thank you for being with me, for giving me my decree. I ask for you to deliver unto me every spiritual gift, every spiritual tool that I would need to deliver the message, to carry your mission forward. That's what you would have me to do. That what you have placed within me to perform. Allow me to do it. Perfect me in the spirit so that I may bear it. Protect me as we go forward. And I thank you. I praise you. I praise you. I glorify you, the Most High God, the Lord of all hosts. I am your spiritual vessel. I am a vessel for you to pour your spirit into, to use as you see fit. Let thy will be done. And I am here to perform it. As you perfect it, I am here to perform it. Thank you. Let the work be perfected and performed through me as you use me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel my spiritual tools are depleted. And as I have lifted everything up onto you that I have come with at this day and time, as I've awakened into this manifestation and risen on this day, it is a grand day to rise. And I lift all things up onto you. And I pray that you receive me in all that I am and all that I have. I ask that you give back down onto me that which I need in order to be fulfilled and perfected in the spirit, to be strong, to be edified, yes, to be protected, to shield me, to gird me, all of my spiritual tools. Replenish them. Thank you. 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 I honor you and I thank you for them. Help me to use them appropriately at the right time, to take the right action on the right path. Guide me every step forward as we go forward with courage, with optimism, and with good faith. We thank you. And if we be in alignment with your word, please seal us. Please seal us. Ashe. 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 Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it, my week. Let's get it. Yes, 1551 on the phone. That breaks down to 6 on each side. That is balance. Balance. From the beginning to the end and from the end to the beginning. Let's get it. Let's get it. This right here says, keep charging ahead. Don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. That's a challenge for somebody. Maybe you don't know that you're enough, because that's what's on Mindful Message. Looking in the mirror and recognizing that you are enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. Right? So keep going forward and don't take no for an answer. Expect miracles, miraculous solutions to appear, and know that you deserve them. You are enough to receive it. It's in here. Alright. You want this? Alright. I already see some synchronicities just in these. This one right here says, I choose positivity. I choose positivity. And isn't that what that says? Positivity, faith, and optimism. Don't let worldly temptations lead you astray. Don't. Stay in your faith. Stay in the spirit. You want this? Let go of guilt. I appreciate my specialness because I bring new ideas to the world. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. And trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. That's the same thing. I am enough. You are enough. You may have made mistakes, but let go of any guilt that is coming against you, diminishing your worth or diminishing your self-perceived value. You know, appreciate your specialness. You are unique. You are unique. Appreciate your specialness and don't feel any guilt because you are unique. Appreciate yourself and everything that's special about you. I definitely feel that indigo child, card. I saw it too right here. The indigo. It's something special and something unique about you. It's something that maybe you didn't understand. And this says, I look at the bright side of every situation and every person. You see the good. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. And in that leadership, you look at the bright side of every person in every situation. Maybe you need to see the good in this past life situation. It's something in the past life that you need to let go of. Maybe you made some choices. Maybe you're dealing with karma. Maybe you are releasing karmatic debt. You've released it. You've dealt with it. You've paid your karmatic debt. You've paid the price for it, and it's time to let it go. Let go of the guilt of any mistakes that you may have made. Let it go. You're carrying the mistakes with you, I feel. You want this? I feel like you're carrying the mistakes with you, and that is hindering you or something. Or maybe this track is to help you let go of the guilt. This situation has a basis in one or more of your previous past lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Gratitude list is something that you are ungrateful for, and that is not in the love and light, because these two are in the reverse. Or maybe those are the people that you came across in life, people that were ungrateful, dealing with ungrateful people. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world, and counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. One of the worries is guilt in your past karma. You still feel it. It may be chopped up or wrapped up in your chakras, or you may just attract ungrateful, low vibrational people. Yeah. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. You attract people who are not grateful and who do not live in the light. It's something about that. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you to lovingly speak your truth. Speak your truth and speak it in love. Speak your truth, speak it in love. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now, or always, just period. If you are a highly sensitive person, you might need to eat clean. Drink a lot of water. Speaking of, let's get our sip. Thank you. Let's bless it. Alpha. Alpha is thirsty, needs to be hydrated. Nobody is watering you. They're not. Of course, a lot of our theology has disregarded the alpha energy, or they've misplaced it. Like, alpha is male energy, and it's not. It's not. We see alpha male all the time, and that's a misnomer, because the alpha is that which called light, is what birthed everything, and the omega is what's decreed. It's a difference, beloved. Thank you for the intelligence, the infinite intelligence that is baked within me. I am the living word, and it breathes. I have all of creation with me, and I ask that all of my ancestors, everybody down my line and my lineage, be with me to drink with me. That's good. The word lives in all of us. Sacral chakra. The word lives in all of us, and your body is a temple. It is. It is a temple for which the word lives, with the breath lives. You are the light, and your body is a vehicle. The vessel is a vehicle. It's a vessel, something to be poured into. And the light resides in you. The word resides in you. We all have spiritual gifts, different in their measure and in their likeness, but we all have them, endowed by our Creator. Have you come to speak a word? Are you called to speak, to encourage people, to help them stay in positivity and faith and optimism, to help guide them, right? Remind us of the principles that are true to us as spiritual beings, moving through the plane, going through an awakening. Yeah. Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful angel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. You are a high-ranking angel yourself. You are. Your parents came together. There's something down in your lineage, in your bloodline that you may not know of. You don't. You may have an inkling or something about it. I hear that your ancestors are trying to speak to you and remind you who you are. Maybe not through that whole, no, we're not talking about that, because you never know who might be trying to track you to find you too. Because if you are as powerful as I feel you, then you definitely have a work to do. Ouch, that was going the wrong way or something. You have a work to do. And it could be a very important work. We always talk about, earth angels and the word and the truth, and people who come to really teach the truth and righteousness, right, and balance. But everybody always thinks it's some far off night, but he says, no, I come like a thief in the night, right? Are you standing watch? There are those who stand at the watchtower and who watch and wait to, and those are that sound the warning and say, we're getting close to the day to come in. Because again, the shepherd is calling the sheep to the sheepfold. David, one of the anointed, right, was out there tending the flock. He wasn't sitting up in the house with everybody else and living it up and one of the, whatever. No, he was out there tending the flock. There's those who watch the flock, and everybody has a lot. That's right, we have a lot. Solar plexus chakra, coming to enlightenment. It's safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in powerful ways. It's safe for you to be powerful and not only take charge of your life first and foremost and get under the right way, but whatever lot that you're assigned to, Ashe. We are here to watch each other. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. I am my brother's keeper, CMB. Not cash money, but, chakra manifestation brothers or something. I don't know. I just kind of came up with that off the top. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but you get what I'm saying. It's spiritual. It has nothing to do with the physical. We are spiritual beings first and foremost, beloved. Creative expression. However you express yourself, it's something that's going to be motivating, and it's going to be help healing. It's something from the heart. You have an expression from the heart that is going to pull people into you. It's going to motivate them. It's going to inspire them. It's going to comfort them, because that's what we are. We bring comfort to one another. Comfort is with us. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. It does. It wants to express itself. Your soul knows its purpose. It remembers. And it wants you to get after it. To get about the business, doing the work that you were called to do. And the situations that you go through in life will push you towards it. Keep you on the pathway. And if you stray too far to the left or to the right, you will get knocked back on orbit, knocked back on your pathway. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Listen to your intuition. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. That's what I was saying. Your body receives the messages from the divine. You come into an alignment with the Most High and get into the alignment of the frequency, tuning your frequency. You will not only, first of all, you hear it anyway. You hear it, you feel it, it resonates with you. Your gut speaks to you all the time. You that is in the kingdom speaks to you. Your first voice, it speaks to you. Your heart speaks to you. It gives you messages. And when you are not in the right way, it speaks to you through your emotions. You could tell where you at with it based on how you feel. Now, whether you have a distorted type of, I need a pillow or something. This right here, shoulders is heavy. Your gut will say that ain't the right way, that ain't the right thing to do. Go in a different direction, change course, right? And if you don't listen, then you have to go through those rough waters, right? You end up going into a sea of turbulence, and you call those lessons into you so that you can learn and go forward to get back on the right track. To you call in what you put out. So if your spirit is saying put out something different, it's because it knows what it wants to call in. It knows. So be mindful of that. Your emotions, your heart space, when you feel turmoil, you know what I mean, it's because you feel in a certain kind of way to give you a warning about something that's going on with you or around you. I say, like, it's your perimeter. It could be your environment. It could be those who are in your camp, in your community, letting you know that something about it just ain't right. It's not for you. It's not for thee. And sometimes, I mean, you have to weigh it out and see what it is and let it resonate with you and go into the spirit and really sit with your highest self to see what are you supposed to do with it. Because love is not always easy. Love is a sacrifice. Light on a voluntary escape, coming out of the spirit to be in this physical plane, is a sacrifice. I'm sacrificing my original my presentation in this plane means that I'm not in the spirit. I am in the physical. And that is a sacrifice. To come, to be in the physical itself is a sacrifice. But it's a sacrifice for love, of love. So I can be light on a voluntary escape to do a work, I say. I was called to do the work and to get underway to do the work. It is my purpose. It is my dharma. It is the business of the day. So when that messenger said, don't you know I have to be about my Father's business, what the Omega decreed? Yeah, but they didn't tell us that the Alpha is that which called thee, called the word to be, so that it can do what was in the decree. The decree sealed it, right? So, yeah, let's get it. You want this one? Yoga, exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Y'all see me just rubbing these shoulders. Your girl need a massage. We need to stretch. We need to do some yoga. We need to, loosen up these muscles so that that energy can flow. I feel like I got a slight little headache, because my muscles is tight. I need a new pillow too. Yeah. Maybe I just need my boo to come and rub my shoulders. Just saying. Do some yoga, zen out, do some stretching, some exercising. That might be a thing for the day. Goddess here. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. That's awesome. Definitely divine feminine energy. I still see that sitting right here. And that is not a coincidence. It's not discernment. Like I said, it's not a coincidence. Maybe you just need to discern, or I do. Compassion is here. We're talking about that 6, that balancing in. It happens to be 15, and we already called 15 and 51. So, discern. Come on now, sit on up here. Acting like that. I fixed it. Solutioning. Intuition. Intelligence. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. It's not time yet because it was in reverse. It's not time yet. It's coming, but it's not time quite yet. You still need to clear yourself. Do some clearing work. So right now I'm definitely picking up Earth Angel energy that's here to do a work. You're calling in your divine counterpart, but in order to receive them, you need to clear yourself of any toxic energies. Any toxic energies that you may have absorbed from your past life cycles. And yeah, I see a lot of chakra alignment. Definitely. I forgive myself is here. I forgive myself. Forgive yourself. Yes. Forgive yourself. Cut the cords. Forgive yourself and cut the cords on past shit. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Are you still taking on destructive patterns? Yes. Because maybe you don't realize who you are, what you are. You know what I mean? Maybe you have some oddity about you. Not realizing that you are enough, right? I see the star energy over here on the light seer. I see journey here on the Kipper. I see 2 journey cards actually. One here and one here. 2 journey cards. You're definitely going off to do a work. You will. But you have to be strong and hold steady. That's still sitting here. And work in a tidy, fast manner. Work fast and work tidy. You know, that's that art of war strategy. Because I feel like you could be at war with self. And if you are at war with self, then you will call in strife to your life. Other people that will be in competition with you, that will be in conflict with you, that will come against you, that will create war against you. They will wage war against you because you are raging and waging war against self. We call in what we are, what we resonate, what is on our frequency and vibration level. So in order to raise your frequency, think in positivity, faith and optimism. That's what we said. It says visualize success and abundance in all forms. If you are a great spiritual, your spirit is powerful. I feel earth angel type of energy. I feel like, you know, that guilt, releasing complaints, cutting the cords on past shit, letting go of addictive tendencies. You know, again, God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. So if you are still visualizing and feeling the rage and the competition and the hurt and the guilt and filling yourself with toxic types of things, you will continue to resonate and call that into yourself, into your life. But if you come into a state of positivity, faith, and optimism, realizing that you were birthed from two parents who most likely are spiritual essence as well, one having that angelic like spirit, earth angel itself, and one having a great spiritual strength, then you can wield that power and change it. Clear it. You can change it. You can get it up and you can get it out. You can get it up and get it out. No more complaining. Release the complaints. It's working for you, not against you. That's a challenge for you. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never truly spiritual. Take back your God-given power. You have a great spiritual power. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. I have an abundance. Visualize abundance in all forms. That's what this card says, beloved. Right? Hopefully you was able to read that. Press pause. You know. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never truly spiritual. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. You will eat what you speak. If you complain all the time, you will call those same complaints into being, and that is what you will eat off of. That is your harvest. Every word is a seed. Every word is a prayer. You will get back what you speak. The universe only answers thee. You are light. Spiritual light. Love on a voluntary escape. Love equals light on a voluntary escape. So your light is speaking. You are speaking a powerful word in the ether, and it is moving through the cosmos on the breath of life, on the holy chi, the Holy Spirit. You speak it out. It is within you. You breathe in creation and you exhale it. You are always in giving and receiving in the flow of creation itself. Even when you rest and this vessel returns to dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, this will return back to the earth. Your spirit goes on. It does not die. Your spirit never dies. This is merely a vessel, for sure, a vehicle for you to ride around in, for you to experience and sense creation, to sense you through your 8 wonders, your 8 senses, right? So for anybody that's new and you like, what the hell is this person talking about? I'm talking about the 8 wonders of this plane. It is not the Grand Canyon and some hole in the earth or waterfalls or no shit like that. It is you. It is your vessel and how you perceive and interact in this 3D plane. You are the 8 wonders. You are the secret. You are the gift. You carry light. You are light. Light on a voluntary escape. You are love. What is your polarity? Is it high? Is it low? We'll get to that in a second. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But back to the 8 wonders, to the how we sense each other. How do you sense you? Sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. That's the 5 we get taught in school all the time. We know them, beloved, like the back of our hand, right? But our emotions is number 6. Our intuitive mind is number 7. And the fact that we create all of that with our grand cosmic mind, that's number 8. We are connected, we are connected. We are connected to each other, and we are connected to the spirit. We are still tethered to that which called us. We are pixels and pieces of the most high God, the eternal, made in its likeness, made in its image. Everything diverse with it, every possibility, every potentiality. You are pure consciousness. So therefore, whatever you visualize, you can call. Why? Because we visualize this shit and we make it all up in our head. Go and look and Google search, how do your eyes work, beloved? That is a wonder. It is a wonder how we pick up light data and we discern it the same across the plane. Discernment, how we discern it across the plane. How do I look at this right behind it? It's perception. Perception. How do I perceive everything the same way? How do you see me as a brown skinned girl with locks down to my waist? How? When your eyes only pick up light. Tell me, how do your taste buds work? How do you taste? How many taste buds do you have, and how many flavors, distinct flavors, can you sense? How does your nose pick up smell? And how does your nose, your smell, and your taste buds work together? How do we put together sound resonance into language that we can easily discern amongst different diverse groups? Not all of us speak the same. We speak the same language, but we have a division of tongues. And they will lie to you and say that we don't speak the same language, but we do. Our vessels speak the same language. It does. That first primary language of the vessel is the same, and we still all speak the same language. You could read somebody's energy and know when it's off, that they don't like you. You know when you cold. You know when you hot. You know when you hungry. You know when you gotta take a piss or a shit. You know it. You know when you need love and you need comfort. You need touch. Every infant speaks the same language. They come out with the ability to speak the same language. They learn a division of tongues. No more complaining. Because what you speak out is powerful. You are a powerful light worker. You have light and you work it. You wield it. And the word is baked in your DNA. You were made from it. You were called from it. From wisdom, the principal thing. It is baked in. And as you have the breath of life, the holy chi, everything you speak out will be. Everything you visualize can be. Now, is it a part of your decree? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Again, that's the challenge. Ear chakra. Are they open? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you sit back and relax and listen? Clear yourself so that you can hear. So that you can hear the divine. You can hear yourself speak to you. Calling you into alignment. Reminding you of you. Notice messages that appear as sound, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages reveal answers to your prayer. These are real answers to your prayers. I felt the word reveal. right? These answers are revealing you onto you, something that you've prayed for, something or someone that you're praying to, the Omega, to the Father, to respond to answer you. The Omega is speaking to you. It wants you to tune your ear chakras so that you can hear it. Tune them so that they resonate in unison. That you can hear from the end to the beginning and from the beginning to the ending. Don't just let it flow from one ear and out the other. No. That you can get information coming in and you can let it come into your heart space and sit. Coming in will hit right here in this intuitive space. That's what I feel. Right into your intuition. It will speak. It will drop down into your heart and resonate. It will speak to you through your heart space. It will drop right down in here. They say in your heart is your true mind, right? So I feel your kingdom space, your sacral, speaking up to you. And I hear you getting messages intuition, dropping down, speaking to you into your heart space. You doing that, like have it come in, that is like, yeah, Kundalini flow. But it's something about breaking it down and transmuting it in that solar plexus. What you hear needs to be broken down and discerned. That's that discernment in your solar plexus chakra. So that you know that it's truth that is coming from the divine. Yeah. It's something about that. I feel this and then I feel the crown chakra at the same time. Yeah, like yeah, okay. I felt the crown. The crown of the throne of praise. Yeah, so it's like the Most High, God, the Eternal, sits on the throne of your praise. So where's your throne if you're not praising and you complaining? Have you lost your throne? Like, have you built the throne? No. You have to build the throne by praising. And that's why I saw the word delight. So I saw discernment in this split. Discernment. And then behind that was delight. So the Most High delights in your praise. It does. It delights in your praise. That's why the advice is no complaining. To praise all the time. I felt something. Bring it back if that's what you would like to have. Divine Masculine. And I showed you Divine Feminine. It's a challenge, Divine Masculine, that is plagued with complaints right now. Maybe you don't know that you are an indigo child. You don't know they do. They have an awareness, but maybe it's just stuff going on that's got you complaining. Let go of guilt. Something is going on with guilt. Choosing positivity. You want this, this, this. Yeah, remembrance. It's something about this. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in a body, providing us with valuable information and the tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Divine Masculine. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with wisdom and kindness. Creative expression I'm being pulled to. It's something with this. Either it's the Divine Masculine energy or it's just a Divine Masculine itself. Yeah, you are a magical person. And the magic to come into alignment is to use delight. Right? No more complaining. No more complaining. Authority. And delight was a 1 and a 9, which breaks down to 10. And this right here, authority, is the 10. And we said there's something going on to transmute in your solar plexus chakra. Soul time, talk in third eye. Definitely. I just sat up here and spoke about that. Between the soul, the sacral space, your third eye chakra, empowerment, empowering yourself. Wow. Do you want anything else? No. Compassion, coming to balance, infertility. And look at that. That 2 and the 7 breaks down to a 9. It's something about you being at the pinnacle. You're right at the ending, but it's something about your perception. How are you seeing things with the 8? That's divine timing. 10, 9, 8. I feel the countdown. Yeah. I'm not scared of any challenges. I'm fearless. Don't be afraid. Release guilt. And maybe you don't think that you're afraid, but maybe it is something in that. Earth angel. You are an earth angel. You are a powerful light worker who has come to teach the earth about love, and to love. And when you are a person who's come to teach love, to clear yourself is important. To stay tuned and listen to the divine is important. But you will run across a lot of broken people, and that could build up negativity, negative energies. You've absorbed a lot of negative energies that you have to transmute and break it down and use it to raise yourself up, holding on to positivity, faith, and optimism. Crystals, maybe you need to buy some different types of crystals. I've just put mine back on. I'm led to clear quartz for clarity. Maybe this is something that you need to get. I don't know how many crystals you have, or maybe you don't have enough. Maybe you need to wear one. Keep them in your pocket, or something like that. Keep it with you at all times to give you clarity. Give you clarity. That feels good, actually. Twin flame is here. Maybe you were hurt by a flame, that could be it, past life issue. But no, I just feel like maybe you could have been hurt by a flame, you could be challenged by a flame, maybe you're calling in your twin flame, something of that sort. The answer to your questions involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. It's something with this relationship. Books. Maybe whatever happened in that relationship, you can write about it. You know what I mean? You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. You could be an author, you could be a writer. Maybe you went through a specific situation where it needs to be spoken about in written form. And we kind of saw this too. They look like a painter, but they could actually be standing in the field writing. It's giving me real Bilbo Baggins right now. Like how Bilbo had that huge ass book and he was sitting there writing. It wasn't no small book. The Lord of the Rings wasn't little. It was huge, right? I don't know. Definitely a powerful light worker. Definitely. Earth angel, powerful light worker energy. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. 5257, when I said that. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Third eye chakra. You need to clear it. Go get a hot rag and wipe it out. You wake up and you need to wash your face because you got crusties up in there. You might need to just clear it out. Yeah, ask for your needs to be met. Make sure you ask for your needs to be met, beloved. Clear out your energy. That's what you need to ask for. Ask the angels to come and clear. The Archangel Michael is here to help clear it. The gods, God and the gods, no. The Alpha and the Omega, the eternal Lord of all of creation. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. You have to have the choice to help. No complaining, but ask for help. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. Sometimes David was upset and he was afraid, you know what I mean, when he was running from Saul, trying to get away because Saul was trying to, unalive him too. Somebody that David had looked up to, like, you are, my, you know, ruler or kingship, or I'm not going to say the L word because I don't, whatever. But um, David still had reverence and respect for Saul in some sort, and he was afraid of Saul. He was, because he knew who Saul was. He knew that Saul had armies and shit, and they all after me, like little old me, and he was hiding out. And he had to ask the Omega for help, the Alpha and Omega asking for help. And some days when he asked for help, it was crying, it was complaining, it was through fear. Some days he was delightful and strong and self-assured, or just confident, having faith and holding on to positivity and optimism. And some days he just wasn't. He wasn't there. But to release the complaint and lean into positivity and faith and optimism is Spirit. Alpha said it's stronger than whining. Asking it is stronger than whining. Yeah. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Asking other people to assist you. Sometimes we can be afraid of asking others because they feel like, or we feel like, oh, they're going to have something over us. They got a leg up on us. We can't trust them. There's no way. I can't trust people. They're not going to come through for me. Maybe you've learned that you just can't depend on people. But I feel like soul time here, again, is like you will run into your soul tribe and people that you can depend on. There is at least one or two people that you can trust, that you can speak to, that you can ask for help to. It may not be a lot, and they will keep it on a hush. They will keep it on a low. They will hold your secrets. They won't tell all your business. They won't betray you. Parents. Yeah, that's all the way over here. I was feeling that. It's something down your lineage. The divine truth is that your parents eternally loved you the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother and your father. There's a thing that says, honor thy mother and thy father. I'm not going to say that I always agree with that. I don't. Because I feel like, respect is earned and respect is given. It's hard to honor a parent where they didn't honor their seed. That's true. You get what you reap. You reap what you sowed. If you didn't sow shit, then you don't get shit. That's just my opinion on that. And that's real shit. And I say that until the end of it. But I do appreciate the Alpha and the Omega because I have parents in the spirit. I have surrogate parents and replacement parents for the one that was not there. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. He just wasn't fucking there, like, really. And any other time that he said that he would, it was a great disappointment, always putting other things over its own seed. That which he sowed, sowing into others for the sake of ego and vanity, puffing themselves up to be something because that's just what they want to be. And I allow that to be. It is what it is. It's not my place to change it. It's just not. It's not my place to judge it. It's just not. So I let go of judgments because he's just being who he is. And who he is to me is somebody that helped me be. And I respect that part. I'm thankful. I mean, I don't know. Alpha called me and I answered. And I was given a decree from the Omega. And it was the way that I came into existence. It was the pathway to allow me to be. And that's fine. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that that was the pathway that was chosen for me to become. And that's just is what it is. You want to leave that? Yeah, okay. Emotional sensitivity is here. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity. It's a gift to us all. Respect it. Honor and respect your own deep sensitivity. It is a gift. to be vulnerable, to be open, and to share yourself, your emotions with others. You can do that if you transmute all the stuff that's held up in your relationships from past lives, parents, and all of that. It will be a part of your creative expression. Maybe that is a part of your purpose, is to express, either to speak or to write. I feel books on all of this shit. Maybe the things that happen in your growing up, in your lineage, things that are down the line, you are to scribe it, you are to write it. You are. And it will help heal away addictions for others, help heal others. Maybe addictions that you are plagued with. Maybe your parents were addicted. Maybe it will help heal what you endured because of their addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desires. Ask Archangel Michael and Raphael to help you with this healing. Your creative expression will help heal away that, to break that chain. Yes. I am fearless. Not this. Ascended Master. Okay? You are fearless, though. And I think we saw afraid. I'm not scared of any challenges. Maybe you were. I know it was a time where I was afraid of stuff. Ascended Masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. Yes, all of the Ascended Masters in my ancestry, in my line, and even in the spirit realm, I know that they are here. The Alpha and Omega sit on the throne of my praise. They do. As I praise through any and everything, they inhabit the throne of my praise to guide me forward, to reveal unto me the word that is baked in, that I am the living word and it breathes. So therefore I can say unto all of you that you have a word baked in too. All of us were written by the word. The Alpha called, spoke it out. Omega decreed it to be, for the word to go forward and to syncopate. They did it in conjunction. It agrees that you are to be. And if the word moved forward on the breath and made everything in creation in their image, then beloved, what are you? Where is the temple? Where is the kingdom? It's inside of you. You carry it. You carry it. If you release the complaining and praise through all things, visualizing the good, the best of you, and that is what you speak out, that is what you will receive, beloved, back onto you. Every good thing will you receive based on your deserving, on your serving. How are you serving? Serving self first and foremost, for you are a pixel and piece of the Most High God. A piece of it. How do you serve you? Do you serve you like you were a pixel, a piece of the Most High God? Maybe not. Maybe that's something to work on. Releasing any toxic energies. Stop speaking against thee with the complaining. Muddling up your energy, causing chaos inside of self and your heart, right? Releasing it, coming to peace, coming to balance, raising your frequency. Transmuting the energy of guilt and past things, mistakes, things that no longer serve thee. Release them and let them fall away from you. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Be open to giving it and receiving love. And the first person you give love to is self. Onto self, first and foremost. Edifying self. You edify self, and you will fill yourself up to the point where you overflow. Your cup runneth over. Your cup runneth over. It will spill out onto your brethren. My brethren fill themselves up and they overflow, it will spill back out. We will be in the flow of giving and receiving unto each other. We will meet right here in the middle, unity, and we will share in each other in harmony, vibrating on that frequency of harmony, of peace, of calm, knowing that there is more than enough for all of us. For we are creation. We are whole. We are complete. There's nothing broken and there are none missing. We are all here and we are all here now. Now. Forever and ever and ever. As above, so below. We are all together above and we are all together below. Ashe. Oracle. The Oracle. I heard the writer and the oracle, or the oracle that writes. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others, and we show discernment. Not only for yourself, but for yourself and others. Again, self-edification first and foremost. And when you overflow, that spills out onto your brother and onto the weak. Because again, I'm not going to feed you shit I wouldn't eat. I'm just not. I want it to be good for me. Good for meat. Every good word is good for meat. And if I eat on my own words and I be spiritually strengthened, then my spirit is to share it, because my abundance is creation and is way more than I can ever carry. I'm going to share it. I'm not selfish. I know that you are me and I am you, and to feed me feeds you. Because if I sit in a castle and I got all the resources onto me, what's going to happen when you get hungry, weed? It serves me to serve you. Again, you are me and I am you. Let go of guilt. Again, you may have done some things, but to release the guilt, it's time for it. I see that clock. It's time to release the guilt. Tick, 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 tick. It's time to heal. I hear heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living. It's so many people that suffer the dead. Can I go there? Yes, beloved, you took me there. It's so many people that suffer the dead. And not to say that we don't reverence. We do. We should. We should remember and we should respect, because all of our ancestors are with us. They live. They live in the spirit. They are not dead. They are not gone. Their flesh may be gone. And that's hard to hear, because we want to hold on to the physicality. We are attached to the physical. We are attached to the flesh. We are. Right? And that is a part of our grief, of our guilt. Our guilt. And I said that. Survivor's guilt. Survivor's remorse. Sometimes I hear somebody saying it should have been me. Why wasn't it me? Right? Some days the bravest thing you could do is just keep on breathing. This is my little grief deck. And what's sitting right here on top, it's been shuffled, but they just been sitting up here lined up since that last shuffle. But it says some days the bravest thing you can do is to keep on breathing. And if you have the breath of life in you, what could you not do? What could you not get through? If you praise, live through it, grow through it. You can make it if you just pray through it. Don't let this be the end for you. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. You can go and talk to the spirit and say, I'm not okay today. I'm feeling a certain kind of way. And I ask for the help. I seek help. I seek advice. I seek correction. I seek direction. Not only correction, but direction. Healing is not linear. Every day can look different. Every day can look different. It's not linear. It's not a straight line. You're going to have ups and downs. Anything else? You're going to have ups and downs. Base chakra. I feel this in a challenge. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, finances, as your words determine your outcome. What have we been sitting up here saying? Choose positivity. We started with that. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You can open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. That's the base chakra. Yeah, it's in reverse. Visualize abundance in all forms. Abundance in all forms. God gave you such a spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually comes to reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. It is. Let go of guilt. Let go of it. Let it go. No more. I choose positivity. I choose it. That says, practice radical acceptance. You be you. Choose positivity. The one that's turned down. I am kind. You are. You are a kind being. Speak kindness and positivity. I am fearless. That is the affirmation. That's to get to. Because right now, it says, I am not scared of any challenges, but you may be. It's a challenge. I am fearless. You pulled it twice. It's only 2 types of coins in this box. 2. And you pulled both of them. Transmuting the fear and to really know the fear that's in your solar plexus chakra. Any guilt, any past energy that you have absorbed. Leaning into kindness, leaning into positivity, speaking goodness, sweet words over your life, beloved. Sweet like honey. Let it flow like the waters of Niagara. Let it flow as wide and deep as the ocean. Kindness, goodness. See it in your mind's eye. Ouch, beloved. I wish I'd have seen the corner of that thing. But see it. Because it's going to be bumps along the way. It is. Despite the bump, what did I do? I immediately made a joke. Lean into the lighter things of life. Humor. It does a lot to transmute it, to have something to delight in. Sometimes you just got to laugh that shit off. Like, ha ha ha, you funny. You funny. That's funny. That's real interesting. That's funny. Right? And then I look at the alpha and the omega. You already know what it was. Alpha, get your kid. Y'all get your kids. Because they're my parents, for real. In the spirit, like they made my light. They made my vessel. They made everything. They made creation. We are creation and we are whole. We are one. We are complete. We are the only begotten that they created. And that's just true. Not no one individual person. Take it for what you want. This is the Tears of We Tarot show with your girl Lati. I can say some shit to make you think about it differently. And you can't argue against the fact that creation is complete. Everything in it is whole. It's done. Was called and made, and they rested on the 7th day. It was complete. It says the work was done. So therefore creation is done. Everything that could be, will be, is already now. It is now. There's no other time but now. It's just now. When should you get underway? Now. When should you be about the business? Now. When should you start healing? Now. When should you change your mindset? Now. When tomorrow comes and you wake up in it, when is it still? Now. If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. It's always now. There's no such thing as when. I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when. You kicking the can down the road. Be happy now. Praise through all things. Now. 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 I seen it. Where is it? I put it in here. We stacked it. We stacked it. It had the clock on it. I showed it and I mentioned the clock. I'm going to move these because I want to show it for the illustration, because we're talking about now. Everything is now. The time to do it is now. Time is an illusion. It's always now. It's always now. That's crazy that I can't find that card. Wow. That's okay, because we're going to put these back and we'll see it as we undo all of what we've done against self, against others, releasing the guilt. We will find the key. We will find the answer. We will find exactly what it is that we're looking for, what we're searching for. We will find it. And it may have been on the one that I let go of, which is the construct of time. Aha. It's the one that I let go of. That's why I don't see it. Let's get it. 2 seconds for your grace. Call it back into my what? Remembrance. It is the one that we let go of. The construct of time. And how the construct of time and holding on to guilt and the things that no longer serve us rob us of our happiness now. And to show you it is always now. Always now. Always now. Stop the backward speech. Don't speak against thee. Don't speak against thee. Don't. Make sure we got these all up in the upright now. Don't speak against thee, beloved. You are powerful. You are a light worker. You've come to light, to work the light, to light the world, to be a light in a dark place. They said, let there be light. Called your light by its intelligence, by the word, the principal thing, wisdom. It's placed within you. It's baked in. And as you breathe, the word lives. It moves on the breath with every word that you speak. Greater works will you do. You are made in their image and in their likeness. You call your life. To release the guilt, to make a gratitude list, to do this. Be grateful on this day. What do you have to be grateful for, Ashe? What do you have to be grateful for? Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Maybe you will do it through your artistry. Maybe you will do it by letting the cards speak. Maybe you will do it by letting the pages speak. Giving life to the word that's been placed within thee. I love you. I love you. Be fearless. Forgive yourself. Don't be afraid of any of your challenges. Don't. Is there anything else, beloved, that you would like to say? No. Ashe. Correction. Ashe. 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 Decreed. You have a destiny, and you will get there. It shall be performed. The work that you are called to do, it shall be performed in you and then through you. To the next now. I love you. I love you just like that, which called my light and gave me a decree. The Alpha and the Omega made me by wisdom, the Word, the principal thing, placed it inside, baked in, and it lives as I breathe. To the next now. This one's done. Ashe.